Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Kashif Shakani, your English teacher. I hope you all are doing well. This video is for grade 8 only. Here's your English novel, A Tale of Two Cities. It's by Charles Dickens. There are overall, in contents list, there are overall 12 chapters. Let's just start with the introduction first. So it's the story about two cities in this novel. How many characters are there? Let's just discuss that and then we are going to proceed. So the two cities of this stories are London and Paris, and the year was 1775. It was a dangerous time in France. The revolution was about to happen. Both the country and its people were going to change a great deal. Here are some of the people in the story. The first one is Lucy Manet. She is the main character. She is a sweet, beautiful young woman who had a lot of sadness in her life at an early age. The second one is Lucy's father, who is Dr. Manet. He has had an unhappy life. He spent 18 years in prison for something he didn't do. And the third character is Charles Darnay. He is a Frenchman accused of being a spy. And the fourth one is Sidney Carton. He looks like Darnay. Although Carton is a lawyer, he is not successful or happy. But he is not successful or happy. And here's the another character. It's Madame Defarge. She is a nasty woman. She spends a lot of time planning how she can hurt the people she hates. So what do you think happens to these characters during the story? After reading the story, you all are going to tell that what do you think. Alright, now here it's about Charles Dickens, the author. He was very popular writer who lived in England in 19th century. He was born in 1812 in Landport and spent his childhood in Kent. He had 7 brothers and sisters and he was the second child in the family. His father had many debts and he was put in the prison when Charles was about 12. Charles Dickens had to earn money for his family by working at his relative's factory. And what was the work? He has to label the bottles for 6 shillings a week. He attended just a day school at the same time. 2 years later, he left school and he worked at a lawyer's office. He taught himself shorthand when he was 16 because he wanted to be a reporter. And at 19, he became one of the quickest and most accurate reporters in London. And then later, he worked as an editor and a writer. Dickens never stopped writing after he published his first novel, which was The Pickwick Papers in 1836 to 1837. Usually, he published a chapter of a novel every month. He wrote 15 novels in total, and the most popular ones include The Oliver Twist, A Christmas Carol, David Copperfield, A Tale of Two Cities, and The Great Expectations. The one is that which we are reading right now, A Tale of Two Cities. His own favorite novel was David Copperfield, in which his own life is reflected. Dickens spent most of his life in London and he died of a stroke in 1870, and he was buried in Westminster Abbey. So this was about the author Charles Dickens. Now here is your first chapter. The name of the chapter is Surprising News. It's a letter from the bank. So what's your task is, first of all, you are going to read this chapter, this story very carefully, just first chapter. And after reading, what you're going to do is you are going to summarize the whole chapter. You're going to write a brief summary of this chapter. And your second task is you have to make 5 or 6 questions along with their answers from this chapter, chapter number 1. These two tasks that you have to do in your English notebook very neatly and carefully. I guess that's enough for today. Thank you everyone. Allah Hafiz. Take care.